What is going on, community? What is going on, people of Earth? Welcome back to the Flash by Night channel, and welcome back to Transformers Tuesday. Or maybe it's Wednesday. Either way, I appreciate you for coming back, or if this is your first time showing up, I hope that you enjoy yourself in advance. We'll come back to that later. But first, for those of you who have been watching, I've been on hiatus a little while. I apologize. I appreciate you guys showing back up. And for those who do this content creation on a regular basis, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Kudos to all of you who can stick on a strict schedule, because it is not easy. Anyway, let me stop rambling and let me get to Transformers issue number 15 from Marvel. So to catch us back up, quick overview. Shockwave basically took control of the Decepticons. Megatron split off from the group by no means of his own, and since then Megatron has come back, or at least come back into the picture, but he is still in need of energon or energy, because he has been alone while the rest of the Decepticons under Shockwave have been trying to find energy sources. So we pick up with Megatron in this query, trying to find some form of energy, through mining operations, what have you, because he hasn't had an energy source like the others on a regular basis. But it's not for too long that Megatron actually freezes up because he doesn't have any energy. It's also here where we catch up with Walter Barnett, who is meeting with the government's intelligence group to discuss how we go about handling the robots, the Transformers that are now on Earth and occupying a good bit of Oregon. And in this meeting, we have all hands on deck, because they are trying to figure out what is going on with these Transformers. We even have GB BlackRock come back into the fold. Of course, BlackRock is right now the friend of the Autobots, who the Autobots are offering protection in exchange for information. And while the government doesn't really want to hear all the details from BlackRock, who is good, who is bad, Autobots, Decepticons, they just want solutions to their robot problem, and they want to be able to get this problem under wraps. They don't want the human population, they don't want the citizens of the US and the citizens of Earth to know that the Transformers are aliens from another world. So they need Barnett to come up with some kind of plan to help them hide this from the citizens. And in probably the funniest scene I've seen in the Transformers book since I started reading, Barnett gets this idea from his son, and he goes to visit a famous, wink wink, a famous comic book producer and this writer, Donnie Finkelberg. So the idea that Barnett has for this comic book writer, Donnie Finkelberg, who also has this graphic novel, This Man, This Mayonnaise, I think you Fantastic Four fans will find that interesting. But he has this idea that we're going to spin this tale that the Autobots and Decepticons are not aliens, but they are robots built by and manipulated by the Robot Master, who Barnett wants Donnie to play. And after being offered a substantial amount of money from the US government, Donnie agrees to play this Robot Master, but he also grabs the attention of both the Autobots and the Decepticons. And now that it's been said that the Robot Master is behind the Transformers that we've been seeing, the media wants to know what everyone knows, including BlackRock, who is luckily swooped up by Bumblebee so that Optimus Prime can ask him what's up with these humans. So as we move forward, Megatron and his quarry play the part of the OK Corral as everyone descends on him. The army, the Robot Master, Barnett, eventually the Autobots, eventually other Decepticons all descend on this spot so that the Robot Master can proclaim his dominance. Hopefully BlackRock will tell the media and tell the world that the Robot Master is real, but it doesn't go that way. As the Autobots arrive first, the humans, or at least the army, starts to fire upon the Autobots because, as I said before, the government really doesn't care about Autobots or Decepticons. They just want to stop this robot invasion. And so you have Optimus Prime trying to convince the humans that the Autobots are good, but it's not working out very well. You also have coming in late Decepticons like Soundwave, like Ravage, and like Laserbeak to help out and give Megatron what he needs. So Laserbeak ends up delivering fuel to Megatron, and now Megatron is fully powered. And between the onslaught of the army and having to fight Megatron and other Decepticons, the Autobots decide that today may not be the best day to try and fight the Decepticons head on. And so they retreat. And in the aftermath, we are left with Donnie, our Robot Master, and with the Decepticons and Megatron. And Donnie has a proposal. Donnie proposes that he stay on as the Robot Master with the Decepticons and with Megatron. He thinks that it will help out both of their causes. I'm not sure how, but Soundwave is sure that it's a positive. So Megatron begrudgingly takes his advice and lets Donnie stay on as the Robot Master. But we do get one positive out of Megatron. Apparently, Megatron despises smoking and tells Donnie if he lights one more cigarette, he's going to find out exactly how deadly smoking can be. And that was issue number 15 of Marvel's Transformers. It's kind of funny, it's really outlandish, it's barely believable, but it's an 80s comic from an 80s cartoon, and I enjoyed myself reading it. I do want to know the consequences of the other Decepticons helping Megatron out. As I said before, the last time we saw Megatron, he was getting kicked out, or at least having his leadership taken away by Shockwave. I want to know if there's going to be a split coming in the future. For now, we have this Robot Master who is pretending to run the Decepticons, and we'll see where we go from there. But I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you saw something you liked. If you did enjoy yourself, go ahead, hit that like button, and if you want to keep up with me, catching up with the Transformers, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Of course, feel free to leave comments, and as we always do at this time, love yourself, love others, and I will be back in a flash.